Question 2. Describe the admissions process of grad school, along with test taking in the GRE.
Okay.
That process.
Okay. Application process usually involves a few things. One, there's an actual application. So just like you did when you went to undergrad and you had a school application, you're going to have that application process for graduate school. Then there is going to be some form of graduate admissions exam. In a lot of cases, it might be the GRE. That's really program specific. You know, if you want to go to med school, you're going to take the MCAT. If you want to go an MBA, you're going to take the GMAT. But in a lot of cases, a lot of other ones are the GRE. So you know, you have to plan and take some form of graduate and admissions exam. A lot of times in the process, there's going to be some form of essay or personal statement that you have to write to send to the school that you're applying to. A lot of that is, you know, why do you want to, what's your career goal down the line? Why do you want to come to our school? What is it about it that's a good fit? Those kinds of things. Outside of that, sometimes there's a chance to interview you do go to as part of the application process. I think those are the biggest things that I can think about, and getting reference letters. Those are the biggest things that you're going to have to do in an application process. So, you know, that can get a little expensive as you're thinking about, if you're thinking about a lot of different schools, because you're usually going to have to pay, you know, at least $50 per application that you fill out. The GRE, which we'll get into, is, you know, about $140. That's the cheap one of a lot of them. You know, GMAT's $250, MCAT's expensive. So, you know, it can cost a little money in the application process. But those are the main things that go into applying to a particular school. Now the GRE, as far as that goes, if we're just talking that particular admissions exam, preparing for that is really just, I think the big thing is going to be taking old tests that's on there. GRE has a homepage of www.gre.org, which has anything you possibly could want to know on the GRE. Talks about what's on there content-wise, and you're usually looking at like a verbal, a math, and a writing. It has old tests for you to kind of go through, and that's going to be probably one of the best ways to prepare, just to see what kind of questions, except maybe for the math, because the math part is math you may have had back in high school, and so for a lot of people that's a long time ago, and they need to refresh the math a little bit. A lot of people compare a little bit to the SATs back when you were doing that, but it's kind of a standardized test along those lines, and so I think that's the best way to prepare. You're going to want to see where the test centers are, because most people take it by computer now. For example, a lot of people don't know we have a test center in Aiken. You know, so you can pretty much take the GRE just about any time you want to.
Okay. As far as year round? Okay.
Yeah, I think they only offer 2 written tests anymore because they want